everyone, this is Susie Q's Bunting Babes, and welcome to my nursery room window. Today I have Chrissy with me, and Chrissy is going to be celebrating Theme Thursday with me today. Today is actually Saturday, so it's a late Theme Thursday. However, I've been very busy, and I want to share a few things with you before I change Chrissy into her outfit. First of all, a lot of you had asked about the spaghetti sauce that I was making with my homemade, my homegrown tomatoes. And so I did make some spaghetti sauce, and this is what it looks like, and I'll open up the jar so you can see also. What I ended up doing was, actually my daughter clued me in. I crock-potted I had crock-potted the tomatoes and all the seasonings and, the onions and peppers and all that stuff. And after it was done, my daughter said, "Well, Mom, why don't you put it in a blender and blend it, and so that it'll be less chunky, and plus it'll be more thick." So anyway, we tried doing that, and it worked out really, really well. And so this is what it looks like, and we had some for dinner last night, and it was really, really good. The only thing that I would change, and this is just an experiment. It's my very first time to make homemade spaghetti sauce. Like I said, we all love the flavor of it. It was a little bit on the thin side to where it wasn't really coating the spaghetti noodles very well. So what I think I'm going to do is add a little bit of tomato paste to the recipe, and I think that will help with the thickness and the coating of the spaghetti noodles when we're eating them. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. That's what I've been busy doing these past couple of days. And then one of the things that I had mentioned also was that about my garden, and that I was growing giant Marscani peppers. Well, Holly Church had wanted to know what the peppers look like. And so this is a giant Marscani pepper. And this is how big they are. I mean, they're just huge. And so, Holly, this is what they look like, and gosh, they're at least 1, 2, 3, I would say at least 6 inches long, and they're kind of sweet like a bell pepper. What'll happen with these is if I left these on the vine for about another month, which I'm planning on doing with a lot of them, they will turn red. And they're supposed to turn like a smoky, sweeter flavor. So that's what I'm going to plan on doing with probably the rest of them. But I have a ton of these that I've picked as green ones. And so this is what they look like. This is how big they are. They're huge. And like I said, they're called Giant Marconi, and it's Marconi. And so these I took right out of the freezer, and what I do, I just wash them and then pop them into a Ziploc bag and freeze them, just like this whole. And then all I have to do when I use them is defrost them a little bit in the microwave, and not to where they're mushy, but just sort of halfway defrosted, and they chop up really, really well. So that's my the giant Marscani peppers that we get that I get out of my garden. And so those are the two things that I wanted to share that I've been busy with these last few days. And then I received I had ordered some things from Antonia from BumpyBorn, and so I wanted to open that up. I received this yesterday. And I wanted to open that up and show you what I ordered from her. Antonia does knitting and crocheting, and she also makes baby clothes. So, Antonia, correct me if I'm wrong. Do you do both the knitting and crocheting? I'm not real sure about that. But anyway, let me open this package and I will show you what I ordered. And Antonia lives in Germany, so it took probably about, let me see, it was posted on the 13th of August. And so, let's see, today's about the 24th? So it took a little bit of time to get here. But, you know, that's all right. It's worth it coming from Antonia. She is so talented. Oh, she sent me some Happy Mail, too. Oh, my goodness. Thanks, Antonia. That is really cool. And then this must be the things that I ordered. So, oh, look at this. Let me see what this is. It's a little puppy. Let's see what she says. It's a little note. And so this is her little sort of I don't know. It's not really a business card, but it's a little thing that she included in her package. And it's in BumpyBorn, and it says handmade, reborn, preemie and newborn clothing and accessories. And that's all her information in case you want to order from her. And then she says, dear Gail, Susie, my name is Gail, but I go by Susie Q. That's my nickname that my grandma gave me, so I love that nickname. But anyway, she says, thank you so much for your order. I hope you enjoy your purchases. With love and hugs, Antonia. So thank you, Antonia. That's really sweet. We'll put that down. And then she's got it all wrapped up with little stickers. That's really neat, the string idea. I love that string idea. It's like a real parcel. And it's got ladybugs on the front. Isn't that neat? So these are the things that I ordered. Here's another, let's see what this is. This is probably the receipt, is what I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay. Yep. That's the receipt, so we'll put that here. And then we'll go ahead and open. And I'll show you the things that I ordered. I'm just so excited to see them in person. Because they look so neat on her website. Okay, first of all, you're going to recognize these. Gosh, it was a couple of weeks ago that I saw on Antonia's the BumpyBorns on her channel on YouTube. She had showed these little mice, and they're darling, and I just had to have them. I just thought, oh, those are just so darling. And I've noticed also that there's several other of our Dolly friends that have these, and so I'm going to really treasure these. She makes these. It just amazes me when people know how to knit like this. They've got little bows on the side, and they're just darling. Little ears, and then look at how she does the nose and the little whiskers and the little eyes. Anyway, Antonia, thank you so much. These are darling, even cuter in person than when I saw on your channel. And then the other thing that I really thought was neat was this outfit caught my eye because of the beautiful colors in it. I love these colors together. This is a navy blue background, and it's got all kinds of different shades of blue flowers, along with some like light pink, that pink orange, or however you call that. But I thought this was so cute. It's got snaps here, and then it's got a coordinating little cuffs on the bottom. And then this came with these, let's see, these are the little slippers or booties that she made that came along with it. Antonia, my goodness. I've always wanted to learn how to sew on this. Oops, that's here's the other booty. I've always wanted to learn how to sew on this stretchy knit, or this stretchy fabric, and so that's quite a talent that you have. And to also be able to sew these cuffs on, you know, So thank you for those. And then these other things that I showed is the mittens. So isn't that a darling outfit? And I can't wait to put it on one of my girls. And then, of course, it came with this bow, this headband. And I just love it. Wow. So yeah, I'm going to be showing that on one of my girls very, very soon, as well as these darling little slippers. Oh, and she also put some, it looks like some tea is in here. So I'm going to get to enjoy some tea. That'll be nice. Thank you, Antonia. That's really a nice little addition to this package. And then let me see what she sent. She sent some Happy Mail. Some Happy Mail. And that was a surprise. I wasn't expecting Happy Mail also. So thank you. Here's the card. That was really thoughtful. Really thoughtful. Aw, look. Aw, little Hello Kitty. Let's see. She says, oh, this is for my baby doll that's like her Jack. I have the same outfit for Jack and thought we could do a twinning video if you fancy it. I really enjoy your channel. Thank you for your support. Much love, Antonia. And she says, oh, and then she starts out, Dear Susie Gale, I wanted to send you Happy Mail for a long time, but I didn't have your address. Please find the enclosed little outfit for your Ethan sculpt, either Todd or Tommy. Oh, so it's either for Todd or Tommy, my twins. Let me bring, I'm going to go ahead and bring Ethan out. Oh. And this is Todd. This is my Todd. And I'm going to sit him right here. My Ethan is not real handy right now, but I'm going to sit him. He's going to be sitting with Chrissy. Or laying down with Chrissy. So thank you, Antonia. I wonder what this is. And yeah, that would be fun to do a twinning video. Yes, it would be. Aw. Oh, look. Aw. Look how cute that is. It's a romper, and it's got side snaps. And it has little cactuses and clouds and sunshines. It's very darling. Wow, that's, you know, that would really look good on little, you know, between, I have a hard time sometimes keeping track of all of the names of my babies. But anyways, it's going to probably, I would say, fit little Todd. And go with his coloring much nicer than Tommy. But anyway, thank you, Antonia. That is so cute. I love that on him. So yeah, let's try to set up a twinning day. And then along with that, she sent these darling socks. Darling socks. Love the blue. These are knit. Cable knit socks. Love the white too. Oh, aren't those cute? And then she also sent some tea in that package too, so I'm going to get to have tea twice. Thank you, Antonia. Oh, sweet. You know, that was really thoughtful to send me some Happy Mail. So thank you so much. And yes, we'll plan on doing a twinning video with our babies. So let's go ahead and put him back in his little stroller. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with Theme Thursday, and I hope this isn't going to be too long for everyone. If it is, you know that you can always just fast forward, or however that you want to do. I'll try to be quick with the rest. But anyway, for Theme Thursday, the first thing I wanted to show you was, this is a book and a cassette tape that I had bought for my son when this movie first came out. This is called The Fox and the Hound, And this movie, it's a Disney movie, and it came out on July the 10th, 1981. My son was 4 years old at the time, and he just loved this movie. We took him to see the movie, and we took my daughter also. Let's see, if he was 4, she was about 6. But he just fell in love with this, and so I ended up buying him the book and the tape. And so what it is, and I don't know if they have these nowadays, but it's a tape that you play, and you go through the book, and whenever it tells you to, there's like usually a sound in the book, or not in the book, but in the tape, there's a sound that tells you that you should turn the page. And so that's the hound, and then, you know, he meets up with the fox, and that's the fox and the hound. And so the fox, that's the fox part of my theme Thursday. And so I wanted to share that with you. And my son is now, let's see, he's like 42, so that's how old this movie and the movie is, the book is, and the cassette tape is. So I just thought it would be really neat to share that, because we are doing Fox and the color orange for Theme Thursday this week. Now, let's go ahead and get started with Chrissy. I think that's all the news that I wanted to share with you. So the outfit that she's going to be wearing today is, this is a top that Pauline Halsworth had sent quite a while ago for my babies. And Pauline Halsworth is a Dolly friend of everyone, and we haven't seen her lately. She's got some things going on in her life, and but I wanted to have my Chrissy wear this outfit because it has that sort of orange color to it. It's kind of a pink orange, but mainly orange, and the elephant is really sweet. As you can see, it's 3D. These are little tassels that are made of looks like embroidery thread or some type of thread, and he's also got tassels on his little headgear there. So I thought that would be really cute. And then to go along with that, I have some Garanimals. There's some Garanimal shorts, and this was part of my Garanimals set of clothes that I got this summer for my Chrissy, because she's 0 to 3 months, and so I thought that would go really, really cute. What I was doing was I was matching up the elephant with the shorts. It's got the little ruffles on the bottom. It just seemed to go together. And I'm going to be putting this onesie on underneath, which is kind of like an orange pink. And then these shoes, which are animal print shoes that are animal print. The animal print is gray, and then the bows are like that orangey color, and then the socks are actually orange. So that's my orange for today's theme. Okay, and then the last but not least, this little bow will go on her. I'm not going to be used to seeing her with such a tiny little bow, because I've been putting these big ones on her, but I didn't have a big bow in the color of orange, so we're going to go with that. Also, I wanted to mention that, in the very last video that I did, I asked people to request, if they had a request of a certain baby doll that they wanted to see, and I'm going to try to do these in the order that I received the requests. So one of my Dolly friends named Dolly Mae Porter, she had requested to see Chrissy in a video, and so Dolly Mae Porter, this is for you. Little Chrissy is on just for you, and so I hope you enjoy seeing her today in today's video. So yeah, and I have a list of other folks that had made requests also. let's see, Kara of Kara's Reborn's nursery, she wants me to do a nursery tour, which I'm going to do. Dimma Reborn and her sister, they want to see a changing video with Daisy May. Nicole Dolls and Reborns wants to see Jeffrey again. And then 100 Acre Nursery wants to see Baby Noah. She has got the same sculpt as him, but her baby's name is David. So those are the requests that I've gotten so far. And I'm going to make, the same request in this video, and that is, if you want to see a particular baby doll of mine or a toddler, please just let me know in the comments, and I will be showing them for you. And also I'm going to be doing a shout out for you and your channel. If you don't have a channel, that's okay. I'll still do a shout out for you because you're my dolly friend too. So you don't have to have a channel for me to do a shout out. So let's see. I think because this has all the same colors, I was just looking, see, this has all the same colors, that onesie has all the same colors as this this little t-shirt, and I hadn't realized it. So I am going to leave your onesie on, Missy. And I think it's perfect for this outfit. See, I didn't really know what onesie I had on her, and so, but there you have it. Doesn't that make it easy? There we go. Pop that on over your head. And yeah, little Chrissy, she's my princess. She's the princess of the nursery. I have a prince and a princess. They rule the roost. Of course, my prince is Cheeky Dougie, and my princess is this little Saskia girl. And so yeah, she's I even have a bracelet for her. I show this every time, but anyway, see, it's her little princess bracelet. Let me see. It says princess on it with a little butterfly. So yeah, I've been really busy with fun stuff, but it's been a really busy week with all the things that we've been doing. We did go do our bi-monthly grocery shopping on Wednesday. It was my husband's birthday, and so we did our shopping, and we ended up taking him, my daughter and I ended up taking him out to lunch, and where we went was the Chinese buffet restaurant, and boy, it was good, of course. Chinese buffet, the restaurant has such a big variety of food, and there's something for everybody there. And by variety, I mean they have American food, Italian food, Chinese food, of course. It is run by a Chinese staff, and so they just, boy, are they great cooks. We just never go out of there, saying, "Oh my goodness, we're so disappointed." We're never disappointed. So that was really, really good. And then I had made, for my husband's birthday, I had made a cake, which is our family's favorite cake. And he asks for it every year for his birthday. I used to make it for whenever I worked. That would be the cake that I would bring in for people's birthday. I was an executive assistant, and so, I didn't have to do that, but I enjoyed celebrating people's birthdays, and so I would bring my special cake in. And what it is, it's a Betty Crocker super moist cake that I bake in a loaf pan, or what do you call that? It's a 13 by 9 cake pan. And then when it's baked, I split it lengthwise in half, and I put instant banana pudding in the middle, and put the top back, the cake top back on, and then I frost it with chocolate frosting, and just cover it almost entirely with chocolate chips. And everybody loves that recipe, and so that's our favorite recipe, you know, to have for birthdays and celebrations and things like that. I've been making that cake for years, just years and years and years. And I made up the recipe one year when I was working, because at first I was purchasing cakes from like store bakeries, and it was a little pricey for me to do that. And so what I decided to do is I thought, you know, I could make this cake, and for, you know, much cheaper. And so I started doing that, and everyone just loved it. They just, you know, they said it was better than the bakery cakes. So that's always nice to hear. So I made that cake for years and years. In fact, I remember making that cake, and then my husband saying, are you, so you're taking that to work and we don't even get a piece? And I go, yeah, I'm sorry. You know, I always said, you know, if we have any left over, I'll bring some home. And sometimes we didn't have any left over, and so my husband was disappointed, of course. But anyway, I was probably making that cake at least, I would say, once a month for work. Because I used to do I wouldn't do birthdays, but just once a month, you know, because of course everybody, you know, throughout the work week or throughout the work month somebody's gonna have a birthday, right, during the year. But anyway, so that was a fun cake to make, and we still have some in the refrigerator that we're eating, and it's very rich, but it's, boy, I'll tell you, it's worth it. So here's her little bow. So she's got a little bow on today. And she's got her little pebbles ponytail up there. So let me give you a close-up of this little girl. Yeah, there she is. Isn't she pretty? And so there's her Theme Thursday outfit. And her little orange bow. And her cute little shoes and socks. I just love this little girl. She is my little princess. Okay, everyone, I won't keep you any longer. Thanks for stopping by today and for celebrating Theme Thursday with me. And I hope you enjoyed seeing my homemade spaghetti sauce and my marscani peppers. And Dolly Mae Porter, thanks again for your special request to see Miss Chrissy. And hope you all are going to have a wonderful weekend. And until we meet again, bye-bye.